Oh man, great. I'm stuck behind all these freight trucks turning into I'm going out here. Here we go. We're rolling. We're rolling. We are rolling. Day 4 in the Jingle Bell. Day 4 in the Jingle Bell Rock. $10,000 treasure hunt out here in Las Vegas. We're live. Gas tank is full. Just stopped in at the casino to get rid of all the coffee I drank this morning. So that's done before I hit the road. New clue dropped this morning. Brand new fresh clue dropped in the scavenger hunt, treasure hunt, Jingle Bell Rock hunt, whatever you want to call it, $10,000 hunt. Nobody's found it. It's not been reported as found as of this morning, Monday morning. It's day 4. So we're going out to hunt again. Why not? The new clue that dropped this morning is, you've heard it said to head west, young man. Don't. So there you go. Sounds like it's not going to be on the west side of town, if you can believe that clue. Sometimes they give out bogus clues, but I tend to believe that clue because the way it works is they give out clues to basically run you all over the city. It was definitely not going to be referring to where the rock is hidden, but it's given to direct you through the journey on the way to the eventual hiding place of the rock. The rock is pretty easy to find if you know the shape of it, and it's big. It's about 2 to 2.5 feet by 2.5 feet, and it's a specific shape, sort of looks like Arkansas. And it's just it looks like a stepping stone, like a big flat sandstone stepping stone. I'll try to put a picture of it real quick on the screen here so you can take a look. There it is. One side's painted, one side's not painted. The other side is just the same color as that edge. It's like a tan sandstone. All right, so it's going to be a blank sandstone, piece of sandstone. Big, like I said, it's big. Just sitting flat on the ground. It's hidden in plain sight. It's not obstructed. It's not underneath anything. It's not buried. It might be behind something. It might be a little bit up on something, but they say if you are in range of it, you can see it, you can pick it up and return it to the radio station. They'll give you 10 grand. Boom, just like that. So yeah, we're heading out right now on day 4 of the hunt. I've been hunting the last 3 days since it launched on December 4th. They've been giving clues out since about mid-November, but they didn't actually hide it until December 4th. So went out and hit a few spots. You can check out some of my past videos if you haven't yet of being out hunting for those. Obviously, we haven't found it yet because we're still going out to hunt for it today. But I have an idea. I have some ideas. I have some new ideas based on today's clue. So we're going to go out and check 2, probably not 3, but maybe 3, just depending on how fast I can hit the first 2 spots and how long it takes me to feel like I've thoroughly enough search those spots to feel confident that it's not actually at those 2 spots. So I'll go out and check a couple spots that I looked at on the map and see if we can't find that thing. If not, tomorrow's another day unless somebody finds it today. So see what happens. But I haven't gotten into the casino again yet in about a week. So seems like about a week. I don't know. So sometime this week, I'm going to get into the casinos, as long as they don't shut down. As far as we know, they're not going to shut down yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if the governor issues a shutdown order of the casinos before the end of the month, December. There's rumors that it might happen this month soon. So want to get in there again and play some video poker. I'm not ready to get back into the poker room yet until probably like I want to get that vaccine, I think, once it's rolled out. It seems like everything's good to go on it. It's safe because at least you could feel a little bit more secure, even though I think I might have had it already back in March. I don't know. For sure, I don't know. I had all the symptoms for about 5 weeks, the coronavirus. So I was freaking on the couch for 5 weeks, sick as a dog. I've never been that sick for that long. So it's got to be that. Anyway, though, I don't want to take any chances. So I'll probably get that vaccine deal. But that's not going to come out for regular people, they think, until like April or May, because they got to give all the old people the shot first, right? They got to give all the healthcare workers. They have a priority list before you can get it. So, man, that's going to be another 5 months to get it. That sucks. We'll see what happens, though. I don't need to be in the poker room, but I want to be. I want to get in the poker room and play some poker again, but I don't want to do it until it seems pretty secure, because in a poker room, you're sitting 2 feet away from people for hours. If there's a sick guy right next to you, get it. You know, if you haven't already had it, who knows? So I just don't want to mess with it. So I'll go play video poker in the meantime. Maybe slots a little bit once in a while, but the slots feel like the slots can take your money a little bit faster than the video poker can. I've won more on the video poker recently. I hit for 1,000 once. I hit for 500 twice on video poker, and only betting like $3, $5 a spin. So I did hit for 1,000 on a slot machine last year on the red sevens. I got 3 red sevens, and it was $1,000 on the old school machine. But no, I'll probably get in there and play like another $100 on the video poker sometime this week. I don't know which day. If you go early, and you go midweek, it's a ghost town. There's nobody in there. You have the whole place yourself almost. And I'm talking like 6 a.m., 7 a.m. If you get in there on a weekday, as long as there's no special promotion going that day, you got the whole casino to yourself. So it's like no big deal. They still require you to wear a mask, but it's no big deal to get in there midweek. It's just empty. Yeah, we're on the highway now. Middle of the day, Las Vegas, there's not much traffic on the highway. So most of the time, unless you hit some sort of an issue, construction, or an accident or something. So it's pretty open. There's a few cars out here. It's going to take me, like, I don't know. I'm heading out surface streets, bobbing and weaving through some areas to get to this search area. So maybe I'll be there in about 15 or 20 minutes. And then I'll go live when we're out hunting for the rock. Yesterday, I thought we found it, legit. There was a big flat something in one of my target search zones, right, pinpoint in my target search zone. And this thing was almost the right shape. Hang on, guys. Maybe I can show you a picture of it right here in the video, but I'm going to be safe. I'm making sure the traffic is light and all that stuff. But let me see if I can show you. I got to try to browse to the image. Show you a still shot because I was live streaming and it went dead. The live stream went dead. My camera wasn't working on my phone. So I wasn't able to show the live stream, but I found it. Here we go. It's uploading, so stand by. All right, so it's a big flat sandstone. You guys saw it. Looks like a stepping stone. I was right at the corner. I was in my car and I was driving by, so it was kind of fast. So I found it. I seriously thought I found it because this thing, when it caught my eye, was so out of place and it was so much in the priority search zone where I was looking. I thought this was a genuine chance of being what we were looking for. Here it is. Look at that, right? I mean, it's not exact, but when you're driving and you glance over and you see something like that leaning up against the wall, that could be the blank side of the Jingle Bell Rock right there. And I found it. I was pretty sure. I was like, okay, I got to wait. I got to park and get out of the car. So this is the picture I took when I parked and got out of the car and walked up to it. And so what I think is going on is I don't know if this is just randomly sitting here because this is the second time I've seen one that's like this, that's almost the right shape, and then it's the right size. This was the right size about, but it just wasn't the right shape. It ended up being a big piece of styrofoam. So I saw another one in another search zone when the clues were indicating that I should be way on the west side of town, and I was searching on day 1 or 2, and it looked just like this. It wasn't this exact one, but it was very similar, and it was the same thing. It was on the corner of an intersection, leaning up against the wall like that. And so I was like, okay, this is twice now in targeted search areas. The clues are directing me to these areas that I found something like this. I think there's a troll that's putting fake Jingle Bell rocks out like this just to freak people out and think they found it. It just looks too placed. It looks too coincidental. I mean, doesn't look like it could be coincidental to me. Like it didn't just blow there. I don't think anyway. So maybe the content, the guys over at 96.3 KKLZ, maybe those guys that are running the contest, maybe they're putting a few little fake Jingle Bell rocks, troll Jingle Bell rocks out there to freak people out. Is that what this is? I don't know. Maybe this is just a random piece of foam, but I totally thought I found it. It's funny. So we'll keep looking. We'll see if I find any more of these fake ones. I'll take pictures and show you guys. Okay, there we go. That was funny. Yeah, traffic's light. There's almost nobody on the highway here. There's like 1 or 2 cars. It's just a couple of cars. That's one nice thing about moving to Vegas from California or any other major city is like, yeah, you get your rush hour traffic, but it's only at very specific times. It's almost really predictable. It's like between 7:15 a.m. and like 9 a.m. There's somewhat heavy traffic on the highways that head into the main parts of the city, down by the Strip and all that. But around the rest parts of town, unless you're on busy surface streets, it's pretty open. And then in the middle of the day, like right now, mid-morning, even on the main highways going to the Strip and all that, traffic's pretty light. Traffic's gonna be really light everywhere. So that's kind of cool about living out here. I mean, I lived in Southern California my whole life, and I was Uber driving and all that. I'd take people to LAX, unless it was like 10 or 11 a.m. Any other part of the morning or the afternoon or the evening, you're screwed. It took me from Orange County to LAX, which is only like 50 miles, I think. It took me round trip, sometimes 3.5 hours. So that's killing like a big chunk of my day for one trip, for one Uber drive. So that's just crazy. And I would make like maybe with from 50 to 75 bucks for that one drive. But for 3 hours, it's like, okay. Because unless you stay in LA, unless you Uber around up in LA, unless you're Ubering around up there, which is good. It's busy in LA, but I don't know the streets that well. So I would usually just call it a day, or if it was early in the day, I would come back, drive around Orange County, just because that's my home area. I knew it the most. Once in a while, I would do 1 or 2 trips around LA, but it'd be like if I went to New York right now and tried to start Uber driving. Yeah, I could rely on the navigation, but I don't know the traffic patterns. I don't know. Like I would just be, it's just more stressful. So anyway, like I said, it's going to be probably 15 minutes or so before I get into the first target hunt zone. There's a clue coming out here in the next 20 minutes on the radio, so I'll try to catch that on video if I can. But they're going to give another clue out here on the radio soon. And if I hear that it's been found, I'll do a quick update live stream as well about that, so everybody knows it's been found. So, all right, I'm going to sign off here real quick. I'm going to sign back on as soon as I'm going to go live again as soon as we get to the search zone. So if you're a subscriber, check to make sure you have your notifications turned on. If you look at down below where it shows whether or not you're subscribed when you're looking at any of my videos, there's a little bell over there. You can click it or unclick it to see if it shows the little action marks around the bell. And the notifications are turned on then. So as soon as I go live, it'll just ping you and say, if your cubicle is live. So check that out. Click subscribe if you're not a subscriber so you can see when we go live next. We want to try to find this thing, man, live while I'm live streaming. That would be the coolest situation. If I find it anyway, obviously that's cool. But if I could find it while I'm live streaming, that would be epic. So we're going to check. We're going to do live stream of 2 hunts today. Coming up. So check your notifications in about 15 or 20 minutes. Be watching. And for the next live stream. and I'll see you real quick here. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.